Hi traders, welcome to the video. Please pause the video and make sure you understand the disclaimer before proceeding. Traders, Anthony here. Okay, we're looking at the NASDAQ 100, the US 100. So we've had this strong trend, and as of 31st of March, this has been trading sideways. We've had this range. Now, there's a couple of things about this. I'm interested in the possibility that this rolls over. See, we've got this lower high, lower low. So on the daily time frame, break of structure, bearish break of structure. But I'm interested in how it's going to trade around this level here, this accumulation zone here on the daily. So let's mark that up. We've got these two key levels here, daily, and I'll go down to a 4-hour chart now, and we'll have a look and get a bit closer to this. At some, oh, actually, before I do, at some stage, I would think this is going to look to trade. See this price gap? It might look to trade back down through here and fill that gap. So that would always be on the back of my mind, you know, like if you're day trading, just be aware that this gap exists and the market will look to possibly fill that at some stage. These can take a while. I mean, look at this thin candle here, for example. Took quite a while, and then eventually it traded through it. So that's marked up on the daily. Let's go down to the 4-hour. I'll give you my take on this. So we've got these levels of interest, and I'm going to be looking for a short opportunity. I'm a bit reluctant to get involved at the moment. Let's just have a look at this on the 4H. See, we've got this red candle here on the 4H, so nested with the daily. Right, so that's quite a big resistance support level. So it's got to kind of battle its way through that first. Then we've got this daily price gap. I really am looking for a short opportunity. We can see that there's a bearish pattern here showing. We've got this bearish head and shoulders, more or less. I'll just grab my pencil and I'll show you this. What I'm seeing here, we've got these relative equal highs. Well, relatively equal highs, we've got this range, trades down, trades back up. This is taken out buy side stops, start liquidity. And then we get this lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low setting up. So I like this as far as the daily trend. We can see the lower high, lower low. And on the 4-hour time frame, it's the same. Right, so it's telling me that, you know, we do have bearish momentum. However, in saying that, yeah, that could occur well and truly. That could trade north. So I think what I want to see with this is, given that we've actually traded back up into this level here, I really want to see, I'll just take that out, something like, it'll probably travel back up through there. And then I want to see a trend starting to develop under here. We've got this price gap here. All right, so I mean, this could trade further up. So just be careful with this. It's not an easy gig, this one at the moment. Let me just draw that in. It's a 4-hour chart. See this thin candle here and the current high of the current candle high? That gap is definitely of interest. So we've got this 4H price gap. Let's label that 4H gap. I'm always looking at these gaps, and I'm always considering where liquidity is resting. The market's looking for two things, right? It's looking to rebalance, and it's looking for liquidity. So if we consider where this is currently trading, there's this balance area back up in through here, this price gap. So possibility it does that. I mean, look, retrace, trades off, retraces. We get this leg down, and I'm looking for the other retrace to resolve this imbalance, basically. So that could be an entry short here. If it rolls over and it gives us that on the lower time frame, watch this as it trades into the New York Open tonight. If this trades back up into this price gap around the New York Open, we could see it rotate. And then I think that would get me in for a day trade opportunity. Then I think if we see these lows taken out after it's traded back up into this level here, and then it trades off, rejects, you know, and we start heading down into here, into these levels, I think I'd be looking for another opportunity short with a break and retest fail of this low. I think that's what I'm trying to say. We could go down to, let's go down to the 15, we'll go down to a 5-minute, and I just want to have a look and see how this trades into the, let me just grab my, I think I can do this. I don't think I've got it on here. Forex sessions, there we go. 1700. Yeah, okay, so Brisbane, my time, it's kind of traded sideways into the London Open, but it's traded down through the London Open. So just be careful with this, because what we could see is we've got the Asia close. See how it's starting to rotate around the Asia close here? Let's just mark that up, Asian session close. That's 1900 my time, Brisbane time. So don't go chasing this, whatever you do. What I'm looking for is an opportunity. Now, this is the gap that I'm talking about. All this here seems, yeah, I mean, look, there's the range into the London Open. We've got this gap, and it's also quite obvious here on this time frame, and a little bit of a gap here as well. But more importantly, this candle, this thin candle here, look left and right, pick up the high, the low and the high, right? So this is ripe for the picking. And if you're looking at from a liquidity standpoint, well, we've got a lot of retail traders short here, stop losses above. There's buy-side liquidity. There's this imbalance. So it makes sense to me that this will look to rebalance. Could be wrong. I mean, it could head south. I don't want to chase it. But if it trades back up, I'm going to be interested in this. We'll grab another line here, and we'll mark up the US market. That's the New York Open, and that's going to happen around 22 my time, Brisbane, Australia. And I'll tell you what, this would be the opportunity that I'm waiting for, and I want to see some sort of rotation like this occurring up around in here, up around through these levels here. And the thing to look out for then, if that happens, is going to be, well, if we see on the lower time frame, and I'll go down to a 3-minute chart, but I want to see lower lows and lower highs, basically. I want to see it rotate and then give me a trend on the lower time frame. That would be an entry for me. So I think that wraps it up, guys. I'd invite you to click the links below, join my Telegram, have a look at the website, comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, and smash the likes and do all that. With that, have a great day, safe trading, and I'll see you in the next one.